Even if your father is the Odogu, you see this is your movement, you are going to show these people. Are you sure this house will survive till next year? How much do you have? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Louis Ifefo. So I know a lot of you have not seen me here for a long time, and me too. I've not seen myself here, and I actually miss being here with you guys. So in one of my videos, sometime I posted, I said I'm going through a transition, so I want to take some time to invest in myself and find my balance. So the time is here, and I'm ready to tell you guys, the boy is now in Lagos. I know, right? You're excited as much as myself, right? It's been a hell of a roller coaster. Lagos has been stressful. House hunts, getting a place that would fit for both my comfort and work. It's been really crazy, but all glory to God. We have a space in Lagos. So we're Lekki off Freedom Way, Lagos, Nigeria. So all those people saying, okay, I want to come for a private class, and I wouldn't want to start paying for another ticket to get to Enugu just to get a class. It would be too much for me. So it's that time now. Register now. I'm now in Lagos. So you just do a one-way flight to Lagos, and after the class, you still go back with your one-way flight. Guys, we're going to be seeing a lot of me in this video because, it started from my birthday because that was the day I actually decided to make this move. I don't know, I'm one of those people who like to do things on their birthday, like one big thing. So I feel it's a huge investment for me. So why not do it on your birthday so you still remember it all the time? So it was, I think 3 days or 2 days to my birthday, I came to Lagos. I planned a shoot because honestly, one of the reasons why I did that shoot was because, first of all, it was for publicity. Then secondly, this guy, I just love his pictures, and I already told myself when I turn 30, I'm going to use this guy for my shoot. And boom, I met the wife. I didn't even know they were married. So she said, that's my husband. So that was how I got to Lagos. And before I came to Lagos, I contacted him, fully booked. So they had to just squeeze me into his schedule. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's a new day. So today is the 26th of January. Today is the shoot day. As you guys can see, I have my hair all blown out and it's giving what it's supposed to give. Why do I like this line, sir? Well, that's by the way. So I'm heading to the studio. I just ordered my Uber and he's on his way. So you guys stay tuned. Hi guys, so I just got here at Ahami Beleme's studio. So you guys, come with me.
Hi,
Hello.
how you doing?
I'm good. So you guys, this is nice
How's
meeting
it
you.
going, man?
build a couple million, came with nothing but my name. I'ma twist it, flip it, stick it like a bop it. Tell them stop it, all them haters out of pocket. Let me plug it like a socket, baby. Big on the stead, what they said, part. So I skip straight ahead to the bread part. Top out, I'm cool on the chick chat. Fuck with the kid, know I got the gift pack. Big on the stead, what they said, part. So I skip straight ahead to the bread part. Top out, I'm cool on the chick chat. Fuck with the kid, know I got the gift pack.
Wave, tell me, can you slide for a real one?
Slide for me, slide for
Can
me.
you slide for a real one?
Can you slide for me, slide for
Can
me.
you slide for a real one? Can you slide for
Baby
a
say
real
I make
one?
him nervous.
Maybe cause I'm real nigga on the surface. Maybe cause I'm 10 down where the turf is. Don't get lost in those facades on the guys. You know ain't nobody perfect. I just put the work in. I know what my worth is. I'm living lavish. I'm flossing, bossing a bag and I'm cash off the passion. Out here with my niggas, AV to the casket. We reckless, stay in your lane. I'm on gas till somebody cut the brakes. Cutting off these haters in the heads of the snakes. Just spinning the plan, bitch, you catching on late. And she just sent the emoji, said she wetter than a lake. So I better not flake. Take a break, say word. Hit me when you through with that shit, then we can.
This is hard though.
I put that on Sita, so I'm sure it's abundantly clear. I'm hella big on the said what I said shit. Eyes low off the legal in the red web. Put the leg room in the roof gone. Man, I came a long way from them deals off the Groupon, right?
Big on the stead, what they said, part. So I skip straight ahead to the bread part. Top out, I'm cool on the chick chat. Fuck with the kid, know I got the gift pack. Big on the stead, what they said, part. So I skip straight ahead to the bread part. Top out, I'm cool on the chick chat. Fuck with the kid, know I got the gift pack.
Keep it real with you, I've been in the field in position. Yeah. I've been trail, you can tell by how I feel when you with me. Yeah. Tell me, can you slide for me? Can you slide for it one? Yeah, I don't think they know that's my word. I don't think they know that's my word. Yeah, that's my. Hold up.
Big on the stead, what they said, part. So I skip straight ahead to the bread part. Top out, I'm cool on the chick chat. Fuck with the kid, know I got the gift pack. Big on the stead, what they said, part. So I skip straight ahead to the bread part. Top out, I'm cool on the chick chat. Fuck with the kid, know I got the gift pack.
Keep it real with you, I've been in the field in position. Look, hey, I've been trail, you can tell by how I feel when you with me. Look, wave, tell me, can you slide for a real one?
Slide for me, slide for
Can
me.
you slide for a real one?
Can you slide for me, slide for
Can
me.
you slide for a real one? Can you slide for a real one?
Next can't tell me nothing. I'm flexing, stunting. Eating all my veggies in my pocket, half an onion. And that pack smell like a funyun. Trump be beating, shit be humming. You can hear me around the corner before you ever see me coming. And they know just how we coming. Hands drumming. She gon' bust it open way before I finish thumbing. I can put you on some paper, proper play and teach you something. Got my stones on Himalaya, know I'm out your sucker ducking. Ain't no need for that discussion, niggas bluffing with the game. About to build a couple million, came with nothing but my name. I'ma twist it, flip it, stick it like a bop it. Tell them stop it, all them haters out of pocket.
So I just go back. I don't know if you guys can see my eyes. They're red because I'm so exhausted and I'm so famished. I called on my way back to the hotel so they can get my food ready. I didn't really eat breakfast before I left. I just had malt and energy drink. So I went to do my hair. You guys, what do you think? I went to Au Natural and they actually did a good job. I like it. So I'm just going to relax and wait for the food, and once I eat, I'm going to take a nap before my meeting. So you guys, I hope you've been enjoying this whole experience. Catch you guys later, so stay tuned guys. So I'm ready to leave now, so I hope I get a nice picture in this outfit. So you guys, I'm here to see the best. She is always grinding. Hey girl. You're going.
away from them deals off the Groupon, right?
Big on the step, what they said.
Are you looking for a place to do your lash extensions in Lagos? There is this place I know. It's the Lash Centric. Come here and get your lashes done. And see, I'm not boboing you guys, though. Just come. When a fine girl is doing your lashes, someone who knows her onion, you should understand what I'm saying. So you guys meet my friend Coco, CEO Lash Centric.
Hi guys.
See, if this person is doing your lashes, it will come out well now.
Of course it will.
Come and get your lash done.
Come get your lashes done, girls. We got you.
She's in Lekki phase 1, y'all.
Oh, yes. We're
And
in Lekki
she's
phase 1.
very
professional
and affordable.
Very affordable.
Very
because
affordable.
we know the country is really hard right now.
I
and
swear.
we are bringing you the
I
best
swear.
prices
I swear.
for all our services.
And
you can get your nails done too also at the studio. We have a nail section.
Interesting.
So you can just, get your lashes done and do your nails at the same
Preach,
time.
girl.
So you don't need to actually start looking for where to do your nails. We got you covered.
Okay, so let me tell you something. When I came in, I asked her, these lashes, how long have you had it for? And she tell them again.
It's been over a month.
And see, you
I've
will
not
shower
even
with
had
it
to
though.
refill. I've not had
You
to
will
refill.
shower with it though. I'm not
Yes.
joking.
Yes.
So see, when you come, just tell them, oh, I follow Louis on YouTube. She will give you whatever you want. Just mention
Lil's signature and that's
trust me,
it.
guys.
Period. Period.
So don't forget, visit Lash Centric. So I'm going to leave her address in the description below, so you guys go check her out and patronize her. Oh, thank you.
Alright, no problem.
Some fun. I'm so tired of living life in gray, babe. And you deserve to see the world from the other. So tell me, baby, where would you like to go? Maybe we'll drive from coast to coast, only to where we love the most. I'm taking you to paradise, paradise. You know where we're going tonight, going tonight. Paradise, paradise. I'm taking you to paradise, paradise. I don't even care about the price, yeah. Paradise, paradise. I'm taking you. Come and take a seat next to me, babe. Let this pretty view take your breath away. Baby, we deserve a break from our old ways. Anywhere's home when you're with me. Come and take a seat next to me, babe. Let this pretty view take your breath away. Baby, we deserve a break from our old ways. Cause I'm taking you to paradise. You know where we're going tonight, going tonight. Paradise, paradise. I don't even care about the price, yeah. Paradise, paradise. I'm taking you. Paradise.
So you don't like it?
Wasn't ready. I didn't.
I did not lie now.
No lies. I just did this year. Thank you.
You don't like to position the camera.
That's good.
Why not on yourself?
Why not on yourself?
It's not showing me.
It's not showing you at all.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Bring it forward, please.
Content creator. Is it okay? I I should come forward again.
Leave this place.
Let me just
I'ma feel, but I don't wanna go if you ain't with me. Let's make a home, be all alone. So tell me, baby, where would you like?
that's what you taste. Ginger and garlic. You have no regard for the blacks.
Ginger and garlic is nice now.
No, ginger I can do, but right,
It's too much. It's not good.
it's too much.
The chopping, your man will spend ginger garlic.
Did I just eat pork? You know what?
I don't think it's pork.
What is it?
And fish.
You don't.
So tell me, baby, where would you like to go? Maybe we'll drive from coast to coast, only to where we love the most. I'm taking you to paradise, paradise. You know where we're going tonight, going tonight. Paradise, paradise. I'm taking you to paradise.
So hi guys, I am about to leave here to start today's activity. So today we start house hunt in Lagos, Nigeria. So you guys, I've heard how crazy and pricey houses can be here in Lagos, but I don't want to believe it until I go and see for myself. So let's just see how it goes. So stay tuned.
Cause I'm taking you to paradise, paradise.
So this particular one is not self-service. It's a service apartment, but the problem now is when light goes off, I can't turn on my own gen. So that's one disadvantage about this place. I would have taken this one because it's on my budget. So. This is the bathroom. So hi guys, we are at the fourth place. So come with me, let me show you what this one looks like. You guys, this one okay.
This is a very nice old house. People that live here, they live roughly.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's a new day and we're going to continue with the house hunt today. So I thought about everything yesterday and I spoke to some people who will guide me financially. I did some calculations. I don't know if you understand what I mean. So right now I am going for something that is less pricey, and because at the end of everything I want to be happy and able to pay myself and save enough money. So the agent, I spoke to another agent, so he's taking me somewhere. So we're going to see this place and compare the prices with some other places and see if I like it and if it's something I'm going to take. So you guys stay tuned and come with me. So okay, so this is the main entrance, you guys. Please, can you help me? Sorry. This is the sitting room.
Yes. don't have a sunlight.
No. Let's see the rooms. I hate jacuzzi. Let me show the bathroom. This is the master's. Okay, not bad. This is like a balcony. At least one is done. Then Lagos house hunt was horrible. It was terrible. Like I was stressed out. So I think maybe one of the reasons why these guys think I have money was because I had a camera. You know, I was always carrying my camera to vlog because I told myself, you see, this is your movement. You're going to show these people, take them along. So that was all I had in my head. And the first 2 days I went with camera, it was crazy. First of all, they treated me with the whole sa thing, which I don't like, honestly. Then secondly, they felt I had money. So I noticed it. One of the agents that took me to the place, he became friendly because he told me he's into interior decorating, and he said I should please call him when I need to do if I want to do anything, so he can just, help me do it. So, and he's Igbo, so he told me, Omo, leave these people, they see you're a big boy. So some of the houses we saw for 3M, they hiked it up to like 4.5. They're saying a big boy now, So he told me, don't worry, just forget. So we had an appointment on a Sunday. He took me somewhere to see a place. Omo, as I got to the gate, first of all, I asked him, are you sure this house will survive till next year? Because there was so many cracks on the wall and it was looking like all these ancient houses. So I said, okay, let me just respect myself and enter. I got in. The main space was spacious and so much like beautiful natural light. So I started falling in love with the place, and the guy noticed it. So he told me in Igbo that one day, please don't show it that you like this place. If not, so I said, I beg, leave them. If I like it, I'll pay for it. So they now took me to the kitchen. As soon as I entered the kitchen, it was a disaster. Like, wow. Okay, this is the main entrance.
No, this is the kitchen door.
Where's the main entrance? Imagine paying such amount for that place. By the way, the rent is 4 million. So imagine paying 4 million and getting people to like redo the house because the sink was bad, the bathroom was messy, like they had this black thing, disgusting stuff on the the tiles, so it needed to be changed, and the WC, all of it, they've turned yellow. So imagine I pay for that house and I do all these things myself. It's like paying ×2 for the price of one thing, so it didn't make sense. I told the guy, Omo, leave it, I can't take this house. So by the way, the one they took me to, because when I said I wanted to move, I had this whole do a duplex thing in my head, so I can have everything in one place. And I wasn't thinking, okay, you're just starting. Why start up with duplex? Like, are you crazy? So my friends were telling me to like calm down, start small. In my head, you see the amount of confidence I have in myself, I don't think anything can actually contain it. Like, I have so much confidence for myself. So in my head, I was like, how much is this? I will pay it. And I was just bragging and talking bullshit until one evening after I spoke to one of my friends. So he was like, no, if you advise me, he knows my God is strong and he believes in me that I will make it, but for a start, I should keep calm. So Coco also, spoke to me about it. So by the way, I have a video where I talked about confidence and all, which I'm going to leave up so you guys can go watch it and learn how to build your confidence. So back to our gist. So Coco also said, guys, start from this, so don't go and climb up and fall later. She also says she believes in me, but I should start small. So I needed one person that would talk to me, financially, and I'll say, okay, I'll take that risk and, do it or not do it. So I called Mrs. Sholafumi. She's I met her in one of the YouTube Black events we had in South Africa sometime in November 2022. So I had to call someone to get her number. So I called her that evening and she was so calm, peaceful. She welcomed me well, and I felt comfortable to share my problems with her, and she advised me. So first of all, she told me, that's not a good decision to even start with. You're coming, but we know you want to stay in a place where people would notice you. She said, you're good, you don't need to stay in a particular place, just look for one place. You made your name already. And we spoke further, and by the way, this duplex I saw was 7 million naira.
Oh, that's nice. Quality, yeah, I understand.
Where would you like to go? Maybe we'll drive from coast to coast, only to where we love the most. I'm taking you to paradise, paradise. You know where we're going tonight, paradise, paradise. I'm taking
How many bedrooms? Thank you so much. Thank you. Alright, I'll call you much more later. Yes, alright, thank you so much. So it seems this one is the master, right?
Yes.
But I don't need this.
You can move it yourself.
You can come on. And I was ready to pay, not even thinking what will happen in the future. Then to now crown it off, the service charge was 2 million. Then the caution fee was like 670 or 650. So that's the total is like 9.8 million. Come on, for a start, how much do you have? Even if your father is the Odogu, how much do you have? So, she talked sense into me that night, and I didn't sleep. I had to start cutting down all those my big expectations, my plans. I said, no, you have to start small and you have to start from somewhere. So I got my jotter and I started putting down some things, because I started this put down everything before you do it, because it helps to put me in track. Like when I want to work, I already have a routine that, okay, this is how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to start from here. After this, I move to the next one, just to stay in track so that you can give a very beautiful result. So I think that's one of the reasons why I put down things a lot. So I brought my jotter, I put it down. So I started working towards achieving, all those things. So fast forward to 2 weeks after I came to Lagos, because I was staying in an Airbnb. I'll also attach a video so you guys can, check this out. If you're coming to Nigeria for my classes and you need a place to stay, you're hooked already. So just go check them out. You can even book them on bookings.com. So it makes all of these things easy. So you guys, they didn't pay me to do this. I'm just doing this because they rendered a good service. It gave me a warm reception. Sorry, you guys. I feel like I'm acting like a robot right now because I'm stressed. I'm just trying to, stay stable, in this video and get comfortable, because it's been a long time I actually appeared on camera, because I lost weight and I got darker. I was looking too unkempt. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't put my face in some of these videos, but God they shall, we're back and glowing. That's the word. So fast forward to my birthday, we had fun, then we started house hunt the next morning, and I got this place, and there's this other place I saw. It was just so horrible. So the plan was get a place with good space for the sitting room, then maybe the masters with enough space, then the other room I plan to use for my YouTube studio, you know, quite at least slightly big, not too small. So, and also natural light. Everything I was doing, I kept looking out for natural light, you know, fresh air. You know. We got to this place. First of all, we climbed from down like we were going into. Okay, they just restored power. We climbed like we were going in from an underground, you know, building, then up. So at some point, I didn't even get into the house, but I was just tired. I told the guy, there's no point. There's no point. I actually went with Coco, and Coco was like, oh yeah, now, just don't worry, Louis, calm down, let's go and see this place. So we climbed up. As soon as we got in, she said, no, Louis, let's go, let's go, let's go. That was how she turned. So the place wasn't nice at all. I got another place, and there's this agent I was referred to by one company. They have this agency where they, you know, give out what's it called, agents or houses to people. So they hooked me up with one guy, and this guy, day one, I called him. Somebody gave me your number. I was polite to him. I greeted him. I told him, okay, I am looking for a place, and this is what I want. This is what I want. So my budget is 3.54 million. So he said, for my description, I cannot get a place for that amount, but he will look for a place and take me there. I said, no problem. I asked him, when are you going to take me to this place? He said, he'll have to look for the place first and then let me know. I said, okay, let me know prior to the time. He agreed. So when I came to Lagos, as I was doing house hunt, I was also filming and trying to stay in the business. So I had some shoots with some makeup artists and some photographers in Lagos. So before I came, I actually contacted a lot of MUAs, the ones you see on your screen all the time, because myself, I needed the publicity, because I needed people to actually know that I am in Lagos. So if nobody tell you this, I am telling you this firsthand. If you're trying to penetrate into a market, so we know you've built your name already, but trust me, you need some people to carry you along. So I enjoyed working with these beautiful ladies. So I waited Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This guy didn't call me. So as I booked an appointment with him, I also did with some other people so that I don't get to, you know, stay for long and keep paying for a place, you know, where I stayed while I was on this whole, what's it called? This whole search, rather. So Monday, I then called him. Okay, you didn't call me again. What happened? He said he's been busy, that he has not gotten or seen a place he will take me to for inspection. And I said, no problem. Please don't forget to let me know prior when you're going to take me to this place, at least a day notice. Do you get? So he said, no problem. A few minutes later, because I went back to the bed because I had done a shoot the day before, so I was so exhausted and I wanted to like chill first before I, you know, go out to see another place with another agent. So he just called me that we'll leave by 10. And this guy called me like 9:30 that we'll leave by 10. I told him, we agreed that you're going to give me a day notice and you agreed. So why calling me now? We just spoke because I called you that you needed. So he was like, Oga, if you don't want, just forget about her. And I said, okay, no problem. I'm coming. So I rushed into the bathroom, had my bath, got ready, and called him. I'm ready. Where am I meeting you? He said, I should go somewhere and wait for him. So I was like, how would you just tell me to go somewhere and wait for you and you're not there? Why? Okay, can we meet up and then go to this place? He said, no, that I should go and wait for him. I said, wow, Lagos. So I went there. Imagine in the space of how many minutes? I had my bath, got dressed, called him, went there. I got there before him. He wasn't there. I called him. He was shouting at me on the phone, like, why am I calling him? I should calm down. I was like, Oga, I am not shouting at you. You are the one shouting and you're telling me to calm down. Like, are you okay? So I said, no, wahala. I know how to deal with these people. So I spoke to my friend about it because me, I can be so emotional when it comes to how people treat, people outside and all, When I know I am talking to you politely and you're giving me attitude, the thing used to bite my body. So I spoke to my friend and she was like, Louis, this is Lagos. If you don't shout, they will not respect you and get the job done. I was like, wait, why shout? If you shout for me, say me, I can't even do a job because I'll be tensed and all worked up. So she was like, they there, before me fresh boy. Don't worry, they will deal with you. I say, shout at these people. I said, no wahala now. I called the guy. Oga, where are you? He said he's coming. This guy kept him for another 20 minutes. I said, no wahala, when I see him. So the Uber that took me there, I told him to just wait because we're going to see another place with another agent and it was almost time for that one. So I got all worked up and I told the guy, Omo, if we wait for him 20 minutes and he is not here, we'll go. So the guy said, okay. We waited and this guy just showed up. As he showed up, when you're coming, you're walking like this. I was like, what is this I'm feeling like? So I came down from the car. First of all, he saw an Iroko tree and he was confused. He didn't know what to say. And then I had just done my hair and my forehead was just shining, and the sun was shining. So he couldn't see my eyes because my frame turned black. So I felt maybe he was, in his head, he was like, oh, no, I thought jam kidnapper. So I called him aside. I just took him to one corner where they had a tree there, or there's a tree rather. I told him, Oga, in your life, let this be the first time you will shout at anybody you don't know on the phone or even shout at somebody unnecessarily. Don't try this with me. As I was saying this, in my mind, I was shaking. But I just said, oh yeah, this is an act. Just do it. Coco said, shout at these people. Be aggressive. And the guy said, I'm so sorry, sir. He never called me, sir, even in our chats, on the phone. But that day, he said, I'm so sorry, sir. It will not happen again. So I said to myself, why would people want to be treated like animals? Like, it doesn't make sense. So the guy started respecting me after that day. So the next morning, I was sleeping. This is the person I used to call to ask, what's up, what are we doing? He already sent me some places. By the way, this place was amongst one of the pictures he sent, but I ignored it because the rent was on a high side. So in my language, they will say, Ayabala Buruburu. It means we've turned around, we've gone east, gone west, searching for something and, you didn't get it. So that was my case at that period. So we got to another place, we checked it out. It was small, like, when you're passing, you want to enter your apartment. Somebody has her stove already cooking by the side and her entrance was just there. So imagine entering your house from somebody's house. It doesn't make sense. And because of the kind of business I'm into, you know, the beauty business, people like to show up and they need a conducive and clean environment to come to. So I had all this in mind when I was looking for a place. I just told the guy, okay, you look me finish, carry me come this place. So everybody started laughing. So that was how we left the place and we got to another place. Fine, this place was good, but it was just like this tall, and then no ventilation, you know. It was just so not fitting for what I'm looking for. Then we got to another place. There was no single window in the whole apartment. They claimed it's a 3-bedroom, which someone broke because I think they were using it for a sewing factory, you know. There was no single window. I was asking, how do people survive in a place without ventilation? Like no windows, nothing. First of all, I told the guy, I can't stay here, it's dark, one. Number two, I like the space, but no window. And they now told me, you cannot break the wall. So it was another throw off. And I said to the guy, no, I can't take this. So one evening now, I got tired, I got frustrated, and I remember I spoke to Tamara about this whole thing. She was like, just calm down. They know they look for house for Lagos in 1 week or 2 weeks. And Coco already told me this, that Louis, if you rush, you'll not get what you want. Just calm down. And I didn't have the time because in my head, I had already moved out of Enugu. You know, I couldn't soar higher the way I wanted to, you know. There's a certain way I see myself in a period of time. I know people will not understand this. I want more. I just yearn for more. And some people will tell me, calm down, your own is too much. Every minute you want. So that's the goal I set for myself. I want to be able to say, okay, I want to do this in a period of time, and I work towards achieving that goal and get it rightly, like it's going to be smooth. That's me. So I had a lot going on, and one day I got another agent through a friend, Ryan. So Ryan spoke to me about, I remember when I prayed after NSCPD, I said, okay, God, I just need one call to make me know Lagos is the right place. I just returned from South Africa then, I remember. Abi? No, it was a Dubai trip. Because I remember, yeah, it was a Dubai trip. So I was just on my phone praying. And after testimonies, I just told myself, God, I need one person to just call me. Just send me one person. I don't care who the person is, but send me somebody that will tell me what I needed to hear that time. So after the prayer, I rushed to the bathroom to shower because I had a shoot with Moa in Abuja. And I was in the shower. I just finished and I was drying my body. My phone rang. So it was Ryan. She called me. Lee, how far now? I told her I'm fine. She said that she wanted me to recommend a glue she can be using to do her frontals, because most times when she calls her stylist to do her hair, he always tells her he's busy, and he advised her to learn one of these basic things in installation. I also referred some of my videos to her actually, because she told me she likes to go out, because of her brand also. So, and they like to take pictures, so she needed to be doing her hair all the time. So I said, yes, that's a good thing. Since you don't want to be spending so much money, you can buy all these products and keep it for yourself. So I recommended some brands, and she said, no problem, thank you so much. So as soon as we're trying to hang up, they said, Lily, wait. So she said it in Igbo, Biali, you get Bia Lagos. So it means you won't come to Lagos. What are you doing in Enugu? So I just told that, Ryan, who sent you? Like, I had chills. I told her, who sent you? So she said, wait here, Apu. I said, I just finished praying some minutes ago, and I told God that I want him to send me someone that will tell me the truth I needed to hear. So I keep this into prayer, and it happened. So you are the person God sent. So she was laughing. She said she had always had it in mind to tell me that, if I stay in Enugu, I won't make so much, and I won't even live my life the way I want it. So Lagos is the place. I've been thinking about Lagos all the time, moving particularly. And one of the reasons why I changed my mind and said, okay, I have to move. A lot of brands who reached out to me, they said, our market is not in Enugu. We have Lagos and all over the world and blah, blah, blah. So I said, oh yeah, pack your things and to Lagos, we're coming. So Ryan gave me this other person, and the guy took me to some places, and they were actually nice, but I don't get that kind of money. It was really high. So we got to one place. It was really nice, but they said the rent is total rent, service charge, agency fee, and caution fee, and all. Yes, you have to pay all of this when you're getting a house in Nigeria. So especially in Lekki, you pay all of this. So we got to this place, and I told the guy, I can't, it's too much. I told you I have a budget, 3.5, 4 million, least highest 4.5. So he now brought me to this place. And I told him, I know this house. So when he sent me the picture, he just sent me like front views. I told him, I know this house, so oh yeah, let's go. So then the person that showed me, the other guy, he said it was for 6.5. So I got here. This guy already told me it's 5 million, that we can actually bargain with them and they will reduce the rent. So I said, are you sure? Because I've seen this house. I remember this house. A lot of agents sent me this house, about 3 or so. And I said to him, I can't take this house. It's too much. He just said, oh yeah, come, let's just try it. As soon as I entered, I couldn't hold it. I told them, this is the place. It was crazy that I just decided like that. Meanwhile, the rent is reasonable for me for a start. I wouldn't want to say how much I paid here. As soon as I entered, I started making videos. I said, yeah, I've gotten the place already. The natural light, and you guys, I really can't wait to share you with the whole space all done, and show you guys what it looks like. I know it's going to be really amazing, and I can't wait, honestly, to share this growth with all of you. So they said, okay, let's go and pay. I met the lawyer, and okay, before I met him, we spoke on the phone, and they were asking me, what do? You need to sign a form. What do you do for a living? I said, I am a hairstylist and a content creator. So the guy was like, okay, I should put it in the form. So I put it in the form and sent it to his mail. I got a mail from him. They said, okay, he called me and said that they rejected the thing, that I should put fashion designer as my job description. So I told him, Oga, I'm sorry, I cannot lie about what I do. I'm very proud of what I do. So if that's the main reason they can't give me this place, I'm sorry, I cannot. So he said, okay, I should give him time. He will talk to the people, So he called me back and said, okay, the lawyer said schedule the meeting for so time, let's go see him. So the next day we went there, we met, the guy was welcoming too. So he asked me, okay, I introduced myself, he did the same thing. Then he now asked me, what do I do for a living? I told him I'm a hairstylist and a content creator. So I had to brag small. I told him I have a fast growing YouTube channel where I teach people how to do hair, and he was amazed. So he said, no problem. So that, why am I moving? So I told him, I just need a better space to like spread my wings and all, We had a very, clean conversation, and I just poured out all I wanted, and I think he was impressed. So he said, no problem, that he will send me a form, I signed, sent back to him, and all. So he sent me the form, I did all that and sent it to him. Then he told me someone also wants to pay for that place. So this is the only apartment, this is the only unit that is available in the whole of this 4-story and how many flats? Sorry, how many units? Then I said, no problem, I'll pay first thing. So in the morning, we started looking for how to, you know, sell dollar and then pay to his account, because, you know, we had this whole bank crisis where you have to spend the whole day before you do a transaction, you know, in the bank. So, well, it was a phase. I'm so glad we've passed through this whole stressful process, you know. So I got to the first GTB on Admiralty, and if you see people in that bank, I said, okay, let's do Fidelity. The same thing. We had to go to the GTB, the one in Ikoyi, the main branch. So I think Ikoyi or VI, whichever one. I don't know Lagos so much. I'm trying to, you know, adjust. So we got there and they said, bank is not open, that we should go back. That somebody came there and fought with their security and blah, blah, blah. So they shut down that branch. I said, God, which kind of temptation is this? So I started making calls, you know. So one of the agents, assistants, told me, okay, you want to sell dollar, right? I said, yes. They said, okay, I'll take you to someone, a bureau de change where you can change. So we're actually looking for a reasonable rate, because me, I don't want to sell off my dollar like that. I mean, I'm being stingy with my dollar. So we got these guys and the rate was actually nice. So it was okay. So we sold the dollar for Naira. Then we went to the bank. No, okay, they did the transfer to my account. Then I wanted to transfer. I had this limit thing on my account, so I had to start calling GT Connect to help me resolve the issue that I can actually do on my own from my mobile app. So I was tensed and the pressure was just too much. I didn't even remember I could do that from my own end. So I called my account officer back in Enugu and told him. So he was like, you can do it on the app. He guided me on how to do it, and I went on with the whole thing and it worked. So, but I have to wait for 24 hours. And I now called the guy, told him what happened. He said, no problem. So initially, he wanted me to pay him in dollars. All of a sudden, he changed that he wants it in Naira. So that was where the whole thing started from, actually. So, but luckily for me, the next morning, they had already upgraded the account. So I did the transfer and sent it. Okay, before I did it, he requested I call him to find out if that person had paid or not. So I called him, told him, he said, Mr. Louis, you can go ahead, just pay in the money. So I paid the money. Oh yeah, come and give me key now, let me enter house. They called me on the phone that, this lady paid few minutes before you, so we have to give her the apartment. I said, no wahala, do a refund. So he called me again. He said, okay, but just hold on. I'm trying to see if I can work out something for you. I said, which one is work out something for me? Where are you taking me to? No, he said, it's in the same building. No, you will get this place. Don't worry. Just give me a few minutes. So he called me back later and said, there's this place, but it's an open kitchen plan. In my head, I was like, what am I doing with open kitchen plan? Because the idea was nobody should see your personal life if you don't show them. So why would I have an open kitchen in a workspace? So it didn't make sense to me, and I told him no, refund me. So I called the agent and we talked, and he said, see, let me tell you, these people tell you they want to refund you. They will wait till somebody pays for that place before they can refund you. That they will not just give you your money like that. And I didn't have time, because my soul, my body, it was just my body that was in Enugu. Sorry, my things, not even my body. It was just my things that were in Enugu. My body, my soul, my mind, everything is in Lagos. Like, I was living in Lagos then. So I said, okay. So he said, okay, the only thing we can do is let's see this open plan place, first of all, that he will advise me to cover it and put a door so I can have access to my kitchen. So it was a good idea, actually, but I didn't think about it though. until they told me about this whole waiting for someone to pay before they can refund me. So I called the guy, I told him, oh yeah, now let's go and see this place. So we went the next morning, we saw this place, and I won't lie, it was okay. But now the kitchen is not big. So the kitchen in that one, you know the way Ife's kitchen is, you put a table in front, and you have your tripod. So that was all I had in my head, and I was just planning big. So I felt this small space would restrict me from, So, but every other places, like the living room, the visitor's room and the massage room, the bathroom, the same size. It was just the kitchen that was small. So I paid for the place. Sorry, I took the place, paid for, the closing it up and putting a door. So one of the estate people handled that one, and they got it done. He sent me a video and it was nice. So I said, okay, let's start work. So I went back to Enugu to carry out my rights as a citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, which is to cast my votes. I will link a video, or I'll put a video here in the screen so you guys can see how it went that day and all that happened. So after voting, I came back to Lagos and stayed in a hotel. I got this hotel for 25K and actually stayed there for a month and 2 weeks. It was really crazy and it was really too much. These people, they did me dirty. So initially they told me second week of March, you can move into your place, that the place will be ready. And in my head, I was like, okay, these people are saying, my friend told me, Louis, this place will not be ready. You better talk to them and tell them what, I'm telling you, stay back or come and stay in my place. And so I told her, no, they assured me that the lawyer said, don't worry, two weeks, second week in March to be ready. That's how I went to ABC, lodged my things in, and paid for moving. They cleared everything. I did a wardrobe declutter, had a lot of things to revamp. Since we're revamping ourselves, let's do it completely. So I sent my things to Lagos and I now came to Lagos. So as I came to Lagos, I went to the house. Everything was just there, standby. Kitchen was not done, I called this guy, he said, don't worry, just give us 2 weeks. It will be ready. 2 weeks later, the same thing. I was so frustrated, but I didn't just want to stay in the hotel or go back to Enugu without doing anything. So I had to now start shooting with all of these people I contacted for the shoot. And we actually created some amazing content. You guys must have seen some of them, some long form, and also I think I've posted a lot of short forms from all of these shoots I had with these people. So then I spoke to the person in charge, like the management in charge of the place, and the lady told me, don't worry, 1st of April on Saturday you're moving in, everything will be ready. And I told her, that was what you people said. You said this like 3 times and I lost count already. So are you guys sure about it this time? She said, no, yeah, we're sure. So we went on. I kept coming to this place, and some of my friends were like, just start today, put some kind things for the place, so that once they say moving, or once it's ready for you to, once the place is ready to habit, someone, you can just pack your bags from the hotel and go. So that was how I started doing lives. I called the furniture guy. Coco has been so helpful. She hooked me up. She just plugged me up with everyone, like everybody I'm using. It's literally from her. It reminds me when Coco plugged me to air that I will breathe in Lagos. Down to food. Coco will tell you, Louis, this place, they have good food and it's cheap, but So she's been of great help, Sha. So fast forward to April 1st, I got here, house was still there, the same way I left it. So I will call one of the managers, facility managers working here, because he was the one that covered the kitchen space, and we became too familiar. So I got comfortable calling him and asking him, and even telling him to open the door for some of these artisans that were supposed to, or are working for me rather. So I called him, Chris, how far my sink? They've not put sink, no marble. What's going on now? Because the day before I traveled, I was there. And the lawyer came and said, Mr. Louis, don't worry. This place, it will be ready. They will do it. Chris, call this guy, do it. I told him, all these things you guys are doing is drama. Just tell me the truth when this place will be ready. So he said, don't worry, they are putting the marble. I traveled for a job, came back, it's not ready. So it was time because I had to just do everything. I contacted some camera people, speakers. The furniture guy came, he screwed the thing to the wall, he hung the mirror. Then it was remaining the last mirror, the third one. So he sent his boys to come and hang the mirror. I don't know the kind of glue they used. As soon as they left, I was just on my phone. The next thing I heard was, my gorgeous mirror fell down and broke. So I made a video and sent to the guy, because me and this guy, we've been fighting already. So if you're not strong, you can. If you're doing like me, Lagos is not for you, because they will frustrate you. So I had to grow a thick skin and know how to deal with these people. So first of all, I just sent him a video. Oga, see him. He just fell. Now, your boy is just left here. He just fell. Nobody has touched the wall. Nobody hit anything. The mirror is on the floor. So he was like, hey, sir, temptation. Which kind of temptation? I said, oh, I don't tell you. First of all, I gave him those mirrors because I moved it down from Enugu past River Niger. One crack on the mirror we did not see. His boys came here, took the mirrors, and left. Before they left, I made sure they inspected the mirror just to be sure it's leaving my place in a good condition down to their place, and they confirmed it. It was just one small crack from the very first day. The first person that did the mirror installed it, he had a crack because he didn't do a good job. So we've been managing it like that, and the crack didn't extend. So now I called the guy and asked him, when are you delivering my mirror? He said Friday. Called him Friday, he didn't pick. Called him Saturday, he didn't pick. Sunday, he called me in the morning that he's ready to deliver the mirror, that blah, 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 blah. I told him, okay, I'm coming, be coming. I got there before he waited. He came, installed the mirror, and left. Okay, sorry, before he came, he told me, okay, he snapped the mirror that he said was already done. He snapped my old mirror, the way it was looking. It was squared, that the mirror is broken, that it cracked. He just showed me one funny crack and marked it. I'll leave it on the screen. So I told him, Oga, when they took this mirror out of this place, I made sure they checked it because I didn't want any problem. So I know that he left my place in a good condition. He said, no, that. I said, you, Oga, that came back with your car to pick this mirror and we checked it. If this mirror cracked, would you have left with it? He was quiet. So I just hung up, called my friend, told him, warn your carpenter, I go arrest them. So I was angry and frustrated. So my friend called him and gingered him. Tell him my uncle is a military guy. I will carry him up and lock him for 2 weeks, no food and no water. So she told me, Louis, calm down. So she spoke to the guy, and the guy said, okay, he will replace it. So he sent me a voice note and said, he is sorry. So before that, he had already told me that how much am I paying him? Peanut. I'll be shouting at him. I said, I'm not shouting at you. I can't shout. The way I talk to you, I'm the calmest when we're talking. I am the one who is paying you, but you are the one shouting at me. I've respected you enough. So he said, when he brought the mirror, he was like, sorry. I said, is it? I'm sorry. I said, oh, guy, you are too big for this now. So we just laughed about it. So someone even came before he said sorry, someone came and said, I like this stand. Who did it? I said, see him. He's the one that did it, but he will disappoint you. He will make you cry. So the lady now started laughing. So he now said, how much am I paying him? That was where he now said, I paid him peanuts, which I told him, you gave me a cost for this thing. It's not like I imposed the cost on you. So even if it's 10,000 naira, at least it's something. I worked for it. So I don't just call my money peanuts. Don't do that. So when she left, he now said, sorry. So I told him, it's fine. It's fine. She just learned how to talk to people. So now we still have, the YouTube studio is not ready yet, but the salon is like 85% ready. So I need to do like some finishing touches before I show you guys. But the YouTube studio, the only thing that has been done in that place is the lights, the screening, and the touch-up and everything. But the curtains are still in the bag, but they've hung the curtain rails, and the only thing I need is just for him to come install a storage. Then the chairs are already, they are ready. I got some nice chairs, and you guys, I'm going to share a lot of good news later as we go. So what else? I think that's it basically for today's video. So how do I find Lagos so far? You guys ask me in the comments, do you want me to make a video on that? I am ready to like dish out, you know, all of these things. And now I am back. I'm back for good. I'm not going to, this is the longest I'm going to leave you guys for. Like, it's been a long time. 3 years, 2 years. I mean, but it feels like I've left you guys forever. But I promise you, I am back. I'm back for good. So we're going to go back to our back-to-back filming, our batch filming, because I want to stay focused and consistent, so I'll be able to like supply you guys with some helpful and insightful videos that can help you grow your brand and grow you personally. So you guys, I'm going to also introduce something I call a combo vlog, where I have to show you guys my personal living, like how I live my lifestyle. So sorry, my life, and you know, work in general, the lifestyle. So I'm going to take you guys, and all of these videos, they're going to be very insightful, and you're not just watching me rub sunscreen or cream my body or comb my hair or wear a nice outfit, but you're also going to watch me walk in my space and also learn a few things. So that's the end of today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it and it was really fun to watch. So tell me your thoughts about Lagos artisans. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're yet to do that, and also don't forget to give this video a very big thumbs up. Like my other videos, watch them, share them with your friends, so I can sustain this my Lagos lifestyle. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you always be notified whenever I post a video. So I love you all to the moon and back, and I'll see you in my next video.